Yeah.
It started off so well. It started off amazing, but mate, I looked up at you, you looked up at me at the exact point it happened in the call.
Then they also must be on the PR team because the PR team doesn't do anything. I actually think that me and you probably
why
do more.
Would you want to invest in this company? After hearing that call, why would you want to invest in this company?
And the thing that we're talking about, we're not talking about like this is £100 kebab shop at the end of the road.
I started off completely. It showed a show of strength, defiance. This is who we are. This is what we're doing. I think it was very, don't forget about us. This is what we've done, which is exactly how I would have wanted Joby to go into their call.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Going into the questions, again, I'm going to stand by. I just don't think Joe Ben is a great speaker. I think he is amazing at what he does. He can get things done, get certification over the line, I believe. However, speaking's not his forte.
But surely you'd partner him up with somebody that can convey their opinion better than what that was. Like the question that really got me was the Department of Defense. You put it on page 5. You've basically given a dig at Archer, saying that we're the only one that's actually delivered something to the Department of Defense. So at that point, surely you expect one question. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just saying for the first question, someone's going to ask you, but what are the plans going forward? Surely you've spoke to the team and you said we're going to arrange one answer. Surely you're going to have done that. Because Liam, if that was me and you and we were trying to like sell it, we would have said, Jesus Christ, like,
you wouldn't come back.
This is our company. What can we do with the Department of Defense? Otherwise, don't bring it up.
Yeah,
like Archer at the moment are really spearheading it, and I think they're doing brilliantly. And I think by not having answered that question, if anything, it makes Archer look better because it kind of shines a light on you, going like, you don't know what you're doing in defense. Fair enough, you've delivered 1 or 2 aircrafts, but I don't know. That annoyed me, that the fact they didn't have an answer for it. Because I actually don't doubt at all that they've definitely worked with the Department of Defense. They've probably delivered more, which is what the slide dig they're getting. But the problem is money talks in this mod. And that's what I was a bit upset with.
Like, I genuinely feel like everything we read before, there's a strong balance sheet. They're setting out their roadmap. It genuinely, hand on heart, it felt like me or you could have presented that code. The fact that we didn't hear any, I don't know, sway away from the scripted analysis that they had already put at the very start. I just feel they had so much good information that they could have shared with us, that, or even if you want to hold it back, but I don't know. I just feel like they're constantly, the handbrake's on. It just feels like the handbrake is on. And
I feel, and the other thing is, I feel like every question,
every quarter,
I feel
that you can
every question seems like a massive shock to them. Like it seems like, oh my god, I can't believe someone's asked me this question, and you're like, surely you've sat down and you discussed these are the things people are going to ask, and like how can we present this very well? Because I actually genuinely think that they have the business fundamentals of a great company. Like that's the thing. But like the way that they present it is very much like as if you're in a class and you've got 3 random people together and being like, okay, would you go and stand up and do a presentation? That's the feeling it's got. It's not got that like professional feel about it. You don't have that confidence when you're looking at it. And I think that's why there's not as much confidence in them. But then they also must be on the PR team because the PR team doesn't do anything. I actually think that me and you probably do more for Joby since December 2024.
Massive.
Like in terms of videos, I haven't seen anything. And like this is another frustration I have with them. Because I remember I was doing videos last year saying about I thought Joby was better than Archer. And then Joby just disappeared off the face of the map. And then they have today's video and today's earnings call. And you're sitting there going like, I just want some more from, I want more, like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Reese, when will this end? When will this end? Like, oh my God. It just feels like pulling teeth. Guys, the reason we're so frustrated is the fact that loads of guys here are new to Joby. They've never seen Joby. It's different for some of us that, like, I can't see research in Joby. We know what's happened. We know all these achievements that are coming through. But it just feels like they sort of just assume we know, don't build any increased confidence in the company. You either know or you don't. Like, I'm not being funny. Looking at it from a beginner investor, why would you want to invest in this company? After hearing that call, why would you want to invest in this company? Because it just felt like a bit of a shambles. Like, the reason I'm so frustrated is because they started off so well.
yes, that's exactly. They started on a strong position. So well. I was thinking, like, do you know what? It was like we were saying before, that they've listened to us. They've listened to the consumer about that we weren't too impressed with the last earnings call. And then literally after about, I would say 10 minutes in, 15 minutes, as soon as they switched over and then started doing the Q&A, I was like, I went back to normal. We're literally
like
back to normal.
The light switch on.
We read the script and the script was over and now we're back to normal. Let's answer the questions. So I don't know if it's something they can improve in the next one. I'm not 100% sure. I thought they would have improved it in this one. But
let us know what you think about the presentation of this. I completely agree with what some of you are saying. I think the guidance is good. I think I cannot go against their achievements for the year. We're not coming at Joby as a business. It's just how they present. This is meant to be a investor's call where you're meant to give confidence in your company, not just, right, we've done it. Like, guys, if me and Reese came here every day and we're just like, right, all right. Yeah,
exactly. And the thing that we're talking about, we're not talking about like this is £100 kebab shop at the end of the road. Like, this is like they're saying this can be $1 trillion industry. Like, give a bit of life to it. Sell us. Give us. We want the works here. We want you to like make us believe in the dream. Like, unfortunately, we're already on the bandwagon and we believe anyway. But like, I'm thinking about. You're not selling just to us. Like, you're not selling to the enthusiasts. You have to sell to people that don't believe in the dream yet, and they need to listen to this call and think, do you know what? That is the next thing. I believe in the vision. They don't believe. No one would believe in the vision because they don't even know what the vision. And the thing is, I think the worst thing is, I actually think they know how to answer the questions, but they don't know how to convey the answer for the questions, which is like a skill, and it's a complete art in itself. And like,
that's
it's not
frustrating bit. And that's why I want to separate Joby and their presentation, their PR, their management's ability to convey an argument, and actually Joby executing everything. Because I can't actually fault them for their execution or how the business is run. And at the end of the day, look, we're only here for the business to make money. So we can't go against them on that. However, it just feels so frustrating that we're here every day building the community, trying to like rally this all together, and then we go on to an earnings call. Some of the guys who have never heard of Joby before, we've been telling them they're leading the way, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
This is meant to be. Now, guys, take this with a pinch of salt when I say it. I don't want this clipped. But they are to be the next Tesla type business. And then we get that.
Yeah.
It started off so well. It started off amazing. But, mate, I looked up at you. You looked up at me at the exact point it happened in the call. It was, I think Dylan Rogers said it. It was like we got the old Joe Ben back. But I can't blame Joe Ben. Like, I don't think he is just a competent speaker. That is not his problem.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be able to convey one of them earnings calls. I know I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be professional enough. There's nothing wrong with that. But at least have someone on the call that can answer the questions. It just sounds like they sat down at lunchtime and went, right, we'll write out this script. And do you know what, guys? A+ for the first part of it. But the second part never happened.
It was a shame it was on a 2-hour lunch. If it was like, it must have been half an hour. If they'd had the 2-hour lunch, I think they'd have got the full earnings call right. But yeah, I think what will be funny to see is when you see the Archers earnings call, it gives you, I don't know, a level of professionalism that just, I don't know, it makes you feel confident as an investor. But the weird thing is that if you don't look at all the noise, if we're not saying about any of the PR, and we look at the progress, Joby are miles ahead. But the funny thing is, the world that we live in today, it is about the noise, and it is about like who's being putting this post up, or what have they been saying that they've done? Because then people can actually be like, oh, they're there. When they're saying they might be 50% through stage 4, which is incredible, really, and a lot further along than Archer. Which is just such a funny juxtaposition that we're in.
Now I'm just going to jump in here, guys. Make sure you smash the like button and hit that subscribe, because I'm about to run a giveaway. Now, if you're not subscribed and you haven't smashed the like button, you won't be entered into it. Completely free. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you. We'll speak to you tomorrow.